I recently had the opportunity to sit down in the studio with two leaders of the paramilitary wing of the revolutionary Jotunheim resistance to discuss the recent war and peace deal. Spacetexas is a renowned war hero with countless confirmed kills, and Kermit Laphroig is a seasoned diplomat and public relations expert. Spacetexas, many of our listeners are already familiar with your exploits. What is your official role within Jotunheim?
I was in charge of making sure people were shot and people were blown up. And it worked. Very successfully.
Here in Jotunheim, it seems we've barely been touched by this conflict with a supposed branch of the Imperial Navy, which is odd considering that we're surrounded on all sides by the Empire. As a frontline fighter and a participant in the negotiations, can you shed some light on the state of war at the time of the ceasefire, and if that impacted the negotiations in any way?
I believe we gave them a fair shot. Honestly, they were getting pretty much destroyed. I won't lie to you, interviewer. Let's put it this way. We amassed less than $1 million, credits worth of losses, compared to their 22 million credits worth of losses. We felt personally that, honestly, that was enough of a message. And LTT 700 was just basically, here, have this little piece of rubble out there in the system. We never liked that rock anyways.
So you are confirming early reports that Imperial losses numbered in the tens of millions, while your own forces only suffered a few 100,000?
Yes.
Wow. Because of that stunning one-sidedness, popular opinion here in the system seems to be that this deal was struck with no significant concessions made by either side in order to allow Jotunheim's military to devote all of their resources back to the humanitarian and trade missions to nearby oppressed populations. Do you believe the Imperial paramilitaries intend to honor their side of the agreement and allow that critical aid to continue?
No. No. Oh, wait, you're serious?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. While I laugh harder.
I can't believe you said that with a straight face. You almost had me going there for a minute.
It seems that one day our traders were supplying goods to an underserved system, a move that directly benefited Imperial interests, I would add. Then the next, we were at war. What, in your view, started this war? What could they have possibly objected to?
I don't fucking know. We were just shooting shit.
Basically, they hate freedom.
That too. They hated freedom.
They hate freedom. You know what? They also hate fun.
I think they were just afraid of us. They thought we were going to be something huge, which we were. They expected a lot, which they did, and they got. And, what was that last part? Maybe they thought they could take us, and they couldn't.
We sent them home with a fucking rupture. Let's just fucking call it what it is.
I think most of the kills that they've had were basically just giveaways like, yeah, have the kill. Let's make you happy for today. Or something like that. I don't know. I was too busy shooting shit.
Yeah, and actually on that note, I understand that we do have a guest. You've spoken up a couple times so far.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh, absolutely all right. Mr. Kermit, I understand that you've suffered considerable losses at the hand of the Emperor's Grace people, supposedly unprovoked. Would you like to comment on that?
Well, I'll tell you what. I came into this conflict with everything I had. I came in there with guts, style. I like to think a little bit of dignity. I went in there and I was swarmed. I was taken out by about at least 20, 30 of their guys all came on me. I lasted a good 15 minutes, but in the end, their numbers and their general cowardice and everything like that, they managed to finally down me in my stock Sidewinder.
That does sound disastrous. I imagine
I almost lost $20. Negative $5. I had a coupon.
Truly a terrible loss. I'd like to thank both of you for coming in again. One last question before I let you go. What's next for the revolutionary Jotunheim resistance?
Well, it's simple, Pinky. To take over the world. Well, that and the other world right next to that world, and the world right next to that one, and the one that's outside somewhere a few light years away, but you know what I mean.
All the worlds, basically.
Pretty much.
Excellent. Well, thanks again for coming and giving us some time here in Big Harry's Monkey Hangout.
Thank you for interrupting our card game.
Absolutely. And again, I would like to reiterate that I appreciate the bravery and sacrifices that you and your men have made for the sake of our little republic.
Before we go, can I just introduce you to a song that I made?
Absolutely.
Oh, glory to heaven.
One egg dead. Two eggheads. Three. It's not really a song, but it's a work in progress.
It's more of a chant, more of a glee chant.